Café and Networking, the podcast to connect and promote entrepreneurs and business experts. I'm Tom Reaoch, an American known as the King of Networking, connecting people and speaking from my studio in Campinas, São Paulo, Brazil. Today we're going to talk with Dominick Domasky, and he's talking with us from his office in the greater Pittsburgh area. Dominick Domasky is a publisher, an Amazon best-selling author, storyteller, founder of the platform Motivational Champs. He offers clients a full-service publishing platform from concept to published author. Since 2015, has worked with hundreds of authors across the globe, inspiring and sharing. Dominick, I've found that writing is a life motivational experience. Why should more people write a book?
Hey, Tom, thank you for having me. I really think, number one, everybody out there has a story, right? And your story can make a difference. Your story can help somebody. So I believe that you have a duty to get out there and share your story by whatever means necessary. Writing a book is legacy. If you're a business owner, it gives you credibility. But most of all, your story can help somebody. And so I really think you should get out there and share it.
Well, from a business standpoint, I've always found that my book was the best business card I could ever have.
Yeah, that's such a great way to put it. And really what I like when I work with authors, one of the things I like to, where are you going? What is the reason you're writing this book? And once we figure out that why, then we can put them on a journey to success for them. Is it getting more speeches? Is it so that you can turn it into a screenplay? Is it so that you can go sell books on a weekend? Is it to make extra money to take you to Disney World? Is it to launch your business? All those reasons somebody may write a book, and we try to figure those out and then guide them down that path.
Well, ever since I grew up, books were part of everybody's life. Once people started writing or putting things into books, book is a part of a life, and I agree with you. And the reason I wrote a book is because so many people said, why don't you write a book? I just got tired of people asking me, why don't you write a book?
Another reason, people demanding you write it. So, hey, that's what I mean. Like, everybody has a shared story. And one of the things I'm super focused on right now is there are 7.6 billion people in the world. Mm-hmm. There is only one Tom. There's only one Dominick. I can't try to be anybody else. I can only be the best Dominick I can be, right. The best Tom you can be. So that person considering writing a book, when they tell their story, it is completely unique to them. Nobody else has that story. Nobody can tell it like they tell it. And that is so powerful. And I think they should get out and let people know, hey, this is my journey. And I think maybe you could learn from it. Maybe it will help you avoid pitfalls, setbacks, and
how can our listeners, how can our Doms and Marys out there find you?
If you look me up, it is Motivation Champs, and we are anywhere across social media. And Tom, if I'm not there, then call me, call Tom and say, Tom's not there, and I'll do a better job trying to get there. But we are from Google to Facebook to Instagram, LinkedIn. If you look up Motivation Champs, we're there. We would love to talk to you, love to help you share your message, and reach out in any of those ways, and we definitely love to talk.
Well, you help people, you help authors who aren't even authors yet, but people who have an idea of becoming, so you really start from zero.
Yeah, absolutely. We take people from I say concept in their head to they're in Walmarts, they're in Barnes and Nobles, they're giving speeches, they're doing a press tour. But sometimes an author comes to us with 140,000 words edited and things like that. That's great. Sometimes an author needs a ghostwriter. Sometimes they need developmental help. But it is about bringing them in, understanding what their story is, and then taking them where they want to go.
So you offer piece by piece solutions, whatever they're looking for, you got it.
I like to say, we look at the author individually, right? Everybody's different. There is not a one size fits all approach here. So we look at where they're at, the time frame of their goal, what is the goal, and then we figure out with a team how to get them to that goal.
Well, I've been following you for some time, and you've been interviewed on my other podcasts, and I can see your growth. You continue, and there are more and more authors coming online, coming out and writing their books. So people are realizing that this is the road to success?
No, I appreciate you saying that. And the growth has been organic. I think it happens on its own, right? The authors are out there being successful. They've been able to share their story. They're out there hosting podcasts. They're changing their lives, right? Because they're leaving one world, entering this author space. And I guess I'm riding their coattails in a way because they have been so successful. So I guess it's a mutually beneficial relationship.
Well, you're regarding to space, you're not talking about outer space. You're talking about space as an element. But shortly, we're going to have people writing about their book, to their trip to Mars or their trip to another planet. So things keep going and people become more and more unique all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good, Dominick. So I want to thank you for sharing your time. I want to congratulate you for the work that you do, and to all of your authors and persons that you take care of on Motivational Champs. And I follow you almost every morning. The first thing I see are some of your inspirational quotes that you place on Facebook. So I want to thank you for that.
Appreciate you, sir. I love what you're doing here.
Thank you. And for our listeners, it's Dominick Domasky, the first name Dominick, the last name is Domasky, Dominick Domasky. You'll find him on LinkedIn. And again, motivationchamps.com is the site. Café and Networking is brought to us by Focus MI Market Intelligence, an agricultural market research specialist in Brazil. More information on their website, www.focusmi.com. Thanks for listening. Until the next time here at Café and Networking Podcast.